Showing you a live look over the Salt and Pepper Bridge. You can see a little bit of gray skies out there, but look at the bottom left-hand side of your screen, 71 degrees, and it is only 6:13. So that means that heat and humidity, misery loves company. Probably going to have some storms later.
Yes, indeed. The heat, the humidity, it's back. It feels like summer yet again. Yesterday, what a nice break from all the heat and humidity. It was a picturesque day. We had some sea breezes early, and then the temperature jumped like 10 degrees in Boston once the wind flipped around more from the south. It was incredible. So yesterday, we did have highs in the mid to upper 80s. Storm impacts for today, as we see the heat and humidity between 2 and 10 p.m., we're watching a line of severe weather rolling by. Wind will be the biggest threat. Flooding, rainfall, perhaps, although these storms seem to be moving along quicker. And so that kind of lowers our flood risk. It does exist, though, still, so it was something we'll watch. Hail threat is medium, and then tornado threat, it's low, but there is the potential to see some rotating storms, and sometimes those could put down a funnel cloud or even a tornado brief spin up. That would be most likely across parts of southern New Hampshire today, and I would expect parts of down east Maine. Few severe storms farther north, scattered though as we get into Boston and Hartford as well as Rhode Island. So it's a day you got to be weather aware. Have a way to get weather alerts as you're on the go, as you're out and about, because I know it's summertime. We have stuff to do. We have things going on, but this approaching cold front can place us in, well, some interesting situations, not only with the severe weather threat, but the lightning threat. Regardless of whether or not you have any severe thunderstorm warnings with those storms, lightning's an issue. So lightning alerts, you can sign up for those as well. Very handy if you're laying out on the beaches or anywhere on the ball fields. We have some ongoing showers already, nothing severe across the Cape and Islands. It's a cloudier start to your morning, and another wave of some showers will move from Boston to Brockton to Plymouth as we get through the mid and later part of this morning. By 1 o'clock, we break out into some sunshine. And then you may think, okay, great, good to go. Well, then those impending storms are developing and they pop in the heat of the day ahead of the main line. So watch for those isolated storms, Brattleboro to Keene, anytime between 2 and 5 p.m. And then farther to the north, 5:15, the line starts to organize across northern New England. That line heads to the south and east. At any point, those storms could go severe, with damaging wind as the biggest threat, with some heavy downpours and lightning all around Boston, Brockton to Plymouth about 9:15 tonight. Those showers then fizzle as they run into some relatively more stable air across the Cape and Islands and then head offshore by midnight and tomorrow morning. And look, the rain totals are really hit or miss, around an inch possible in some of those storms. Other locations may not see much in terms of rainfall if some of these storms really move by quick. High temps today in the 80s, though. We do have lots of dry opportunities to enjoy the summer heat if you like it. Lows tonight back in the 60s, and refreshing air moves in yet again with a big change in the air mass Monday and Tuesday. High temps in the 70s and low